Good day, adventurers. We are Imaginary Paradise, a D&D group here to share some good times and good stories among friends. It's nice to have you join our table. And now, welcome to the fantastical land of Ayzera. Umessa holds the biggest celebration of the Winter Solstice in all of Elrin. This day represents the past year's hardships that the people found the power to overcome and the happiness that often was created afterward. They celebrated on the day of least light of the year in opposition of the darkness of night in order to show how resilient they are in the face of adversity. 3 entire days are full of jubilant celebration, the day before, the day of, and the day after. The daytime has the streets filled with people cooking meals, and everyone, regardless of class of situation, are fed and helping out in ways you'd never expect. For example, you'd see even the Viscount Yorin serving food and even setting up many of the tables that they'd be eating at, as opposed to running the casino. A tradition his family has done for quite a few years, actually. The days are also celebrated for games for kids and adults alike. You got bobbing for apples, petting zoos, strange beasts, you got various bards performing, musicians, dancers, and even poets around. You got contests of strength, wrestling, hammer and axe throwing, all sorts of style of things. Party tends to go well into the night as well, where the various torches and arcane lights made by Gold Thumb show throughout the city. They shine intensely and have a couple of settings that move to different colored glasses over the light to change the color and brightness. In fact, he's actually rigged some of them together in various shapes of animals and different decorations throughout the town as well. The morning of the celebration begins, and we pan over the great stone town of Umessa once again. It doesn't tend to get awfully cold in this section of the continent, despite it being the winter and the shortest day of the year. However, things change sometimes. Most of the people of the town are running some final errands, still dressed in spring and fall clothing, and rushing to finish the last preparations before the Solstice Day celebrations begin proper. However, the normal people of Umessa are in for a stressa. Little do they know a plan has been hatched, an important relic to be snatched. But to begin our story, we must go into a new bar, with only 3 patrons sitting in a corner booth so far. Squawk and Seagull is a home to all manner of criminals. It is run by a pale dwarf with a body at his pinnacle. They gather unaware, at a wrapped gift they stare. A box wrapped in paper of green and red. Mysterious, and yet not a word has been said. That is until the first of the patrons looks at his crew. And how about you describe yourself, Andrew?
My name is Molasses Mike. I am a 7'4" gingerbread man. Where my abs are, you see it just christened where I got burnt a little bit. I once was a tabaxi, but I tried to steal from a hag and she switched me to a gingerbread man. I ain't never been back since.
Thank you, Molasses Mike. Chris, how about your character? Describe him for us.
Hello, my name Oliver. Me, Kobold. Me used to shovel dirt and shit from reindeer. Me no like this life no more.
Alright, and Sheldon, who are you today?
My name's Twinkle Toes. I'm one of the big man's workers. I've been doing it for a bit too long, and frankly, I'm fed up. We've done too much. We've received too little appreciation. So I stand about 3'4". I got my little pointy ears. Most of my friends and family tend to wear greens, reds, and everything. I said, fuck that shit. I'm going all black. Have a little bit of the eyeliner and everything. Some would call this my rebellious phase, but whatever. That's me. Twinkle Toes.
I'm fucking dying over here.
I fucking love it, dude.
I love that. That was good. That was really great.
That was great.
Truly beautiful. And once again, the box in front of you is wrapped in a green and red decorative paper with a silver bow on top. Each of you guys roll a history check for me real quick.
18.
10.
4.
With the 18, the two of you just go, that's a weird looking gift. But Molasses Mike, you realize that This, with your knowledge of underworld happenings and with the a lot of different like knowledge you have through criminal investigations, you could say, with your knowledge of the underworld sort of stuff, you know that this is an important request from someone very powerful, given the coloration and the exact seal that it holds the bow on top of the gift. In fact, the bartender looks over you. You guys know him as Adonis. He is a very short, pale dwarf. He tends to be one of the people who you go to for a lot of advice, and this is actually more or less your home turf. You guys are fairly regular here. What you guys got over there?
It appears to be a special gift from somebody. I ain't even opened it yet.
Shiny box.
Yeah.
Oh, as long as you ain't causing trouble in here, you know I don't care too much, so. Yeah, if you guys need anything, you just let me know. And he continues to wash off some glasses and whatnot, and try and make sure all of his stuff is clean, so when the party starts proper later, he can attend without feeling but so guilty about leaving his bar for the night.
Can we open it up?
Inside of the box lies only two objects. A small mirror with a thick rune-encrusted frame, and a note sealed with a wax emblem of a silver condor.
I open the note.
The note is written in a very fancy calligraphy and is quick to the point. It says, "Make sure you're in a private room and then drip blood on each of the four corners of this mirror, and then we can talk. If you wish to be the richest in this city, come talk to me."
Okay, guys.
And then,
Twinkle Toes.
Yeah, what's up?
I know we're into like stealing shit, but that sounds sketchy. Let's do it.
Look, if the order of the merry gentlemen have to take like some risks in order to get rewards, and I feel like
See, that's what I'm thinking. It sounds sketchy, so it probably pays the best.
it's got to pay a lot. It's got to pay a lot. What do you think? What do you think, Olive?
Let's do it. Proceeds to cut his arm and put blood.
you
I-
take 25,000 damage.
Oh my
I'm
god!
just kidding.
Insta dead.
As you drip a little bit of blood on each of the four corners of the mirror, you see as it begins to rapidly unfold to 4, maybe 5 times its size before. And you see the bartender goes, yeah, he just puts up a closed sign, like just one of those like white folded tags, and just walks out. He's like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. And
Yeah, we ignored the first part of the letter.
And he saw it and
Yeah.
just said, "Nah, fuck it." The runes begin after it folds out. The runes glisten with both the blood and then some arcane magic as a moving image of a man in a silver mask appears in the mirror. So my message made it. Good. First, I'd like to say happy holiday season. Second, I'd like to ask you three. You want to really turn up the fun this year at the Solstice Celebration?
I mean, I'm always down for a little bit of fun.
Good. You see as he puts on like a Christmas hat, on top of the silver mask that from the main campaign you guys would recognize as the wizard. But since you're different people, you guys don't know who this is. However, you do know that this is a powerful individual given the situation.
Bartholomew.
The Temple of Hutor holds a very special relic in its vault within their Great Pyramid. It's a lantern at the end of a midnight black wooden staff. I want you guys to take that and bring it to the top of the Platinum Palace Plateau. I'll just have to say, I'll make it worth your while. I'm talking 2,000 gold now and 1,000 platinum when you deliver the package back proper.
Excuse me, sir. Do you mind saying that one more time?
Which part would you like me to say again?
The
The money?
gold. Yeah.
2,000 gold now, and another 1,000 platinum when you deliver it back to me proper.
I look back and forth. You got a deal, sir.
I said,
I look at Twinkle Toes and Olive. What do y'all think?
Yeah. I think we could swing that. Do we know anything about this? Like he's telling us about?
Oh, roll a history check for me. Or
Okay.
history or arcana. Or religion, I guess.
Wait, all of us or just him?
Yeah, anyone who would like to know more about it. You
Oh,
also could
please
ask.
roll. Please roll. 7 for me total on either.
I got a
Mm.
4.
Yeah, I
Mm.
roll. It's a 1 to these. That's a 2, so 3.
All right. We know nothing.
Nope.
Even better.
He wants some fancy things stolen, and he's willing to pay a whole lot of money for it.
I mean, as a thief, can't complain.
I had a feeling I had the right people in mind when I sent out the message. Quite nice we have like-minded individuals around. Now, I will warn you. Chances are it's probably guarded, but I assume you knew that already. But you should be able to find it fairly easily in there. They're prepping for the holidays, so I doubt they'll be but so much on guard. So, any questions from me before I leave you to your work?
Do you have any recommended paths to take to get into the place holding the item?
I'd recommend probably avoiding the guards, at least the ones closest to it. They tend to uh, let off the ones who are most well armed the latest right before the celebration begins. So, the longer you wait, maybe it'll be helpful, but that's about the only advice I can think of.
Very helpful.
I try. As for where the relic is in the pyramid, more likely somewhere hidden downstairs after you enter, maybe towards the library or below. I know they have it there, I just don't know its exact location. If I knew that, shit, I'd get it myself.
Well, we're on it, sir.
Sounds good to me. And like I said, return to the top of the Viscount Yoren's precious platinum palace. And you all will be the richest men possibly in Aelrin. Nice new doing business with you. And you see as he kind of rings a bell and it lets off an odd sound and the mirror begins to refold in on itself and the image is gone.
And our 2,000 gold's there.
Yes, as it unfolds, you see that the arcane magics of the runes like almost oozes some sort of weird golden light out and goes from this light to a liquid to actual like golden bars.
I bite the gold, make sure it's real.
Roll me a strength check.
19.
Your teeth don't hurt and they don't break, and neither does the gold. You know this is some good shit because you can fucking bite.
This is some real gold.
You just hear a voice. I wouldn't trick you. That sounded more southern than I intended, but hey, it is what it is.
We divide it up.
No, it's 2,000 gold each, by the way.
Oh.
Jeez, okay.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
bars worth
something tells me
2,000.
this is a good guy. I don't know what it is. Something about him I like. I haven't figured it out yet.
I think it's the shiny face.
You
It
know
kind
what?
of, I hate to say it, but it kind of reminds me of some of those like things we put on the tree that like the orby things.
Yeah, it seems like this guy's just the best person. He's probably doing this for a really good reason.
I mean, there's only upstanding gentlemen that come to the merry gentlemen. So
See, and the only upstanding gentleman would get us, the best people in town, to go get him something.
absolutely.
See, this guy, I like him. I like him a lot. I guess I grab a beer and I say, I guess we go get it. What do y'all think?
Yeah. Do either of you know about the place he wants us to go and take this thing from?
I know there's 1,000 platinum at the end. That's all I need to know.
Find map. Find map.
You guys being fairly familiar with the town that you're in of Umessa, as like this is more or less your home base and where you kind of get up to all your shenanigans at, you do know that the pyramid he's talking about is more than likely like the Great Temple. That is the biggest pyramid in town, one that is even bigger than many of the Messas.
Got you.
it is where the Church of Hutor does most of their services and healing and all their things that they participate in.
Well, I guess should we go and stake out the pyramid?
Twinkle. That's a great
Yes.
idea. Are you okay if I call you Twinkle?
Yeah. I mean, we've known each other long enough. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Just making sure.
But yeah, I think we should go and we should go stake out the place. Kind of like guards they have, what their like routes are. Figure out if there's a good place for us to like drop in. We haven't done a good like drop in from the roof job in a while. You know, those are my favorite. I can just kind of like spider my way down and everything. It's fun.
I know. I think the last time we did it, I'm pretty sure I fell down the chimney. But
Well, I mean, I
I'm a
hate
little
to bring
too
it up a
big,
lot. I hate to
typically.
exactly. You're
I know
a
I'm a
large
little big.
you're a larger gingerbread man.
I know, but I try. I do try. It's just sometimes spaces they're just a little too small for me.
No, I get it. Sometimes I can't reach things, so it makes sense. It makes sense.
See, Twinkle, that's why I like you, man.
A good give and take between you guys. A symbiotic relationship, if you may.
And Olive, he's that nice, like broody, like
great,
silent. I love him. He's great. He's a great,
great person. He also I can also throw y'all up if we need to get any higher. Oh, great, we're great.
I just imagine while you guys were praising him, he's just trying to take you guys' gold out of your pocket. Like that in my head, that's what's happening right now.
Sitting with a derpy face.
Just us being like, he's such a good dude, actively just stealing shit.
Yeah, let's get going though. I might want to go see the parade. Afterwards, have a little celebration, grab a couple drinks.
Oh, you're actually gonna go to that event?
They're usually, people are usually off their guard. We can get a lot of good stuff afterwards.
I didn't even think about that. I did. Well, hold on, but like according to Mr. Mearface, whatever we end up doing could possibly ruin the event. So maybe we don't want to show up to the event if we ruin.
Ooh,
we should wait to see what happens. We should wait. Let's not make plans. If anything, we could always come back here and get shit faced.
But let's just have a little backup, because tonight's the best night of thievery because people are distracted tonight.
That is true.
Let's just keep open minds here. We can get a lot of good stuff.
A lot of candy from babies.
A lot of candy from babies. Wait, candy from babies?
Yeah, candy. You've never just walked up to a child and taken what they're eating and been like, "It's mine now," and then walked away while they cry.
Well, back in my heyday, I stole once from a single mother of 4. I just really needed it, but
what'd you steal?
I stole a rattle, their binky, 2 Twix bars, and her wallet that had 2 gold in it and a silver piece.
Holy crap! You took the Twinkies though, or the Twixes? I mean,
well, I ate those right there. I was just hungry
in front of the. Oh my gosh!
Just needed a refreshment.
I only had 500 gold at that time. I was pretty broke.
I mean, that's fair. Those kids though, I'm sure they probably got hangry later.
Yeah, but I'm sure they're fine. They seem like outstanding babies. They seem like real go-getters.
The rest of this entire session is just us talking shit in this bar. We never actually go do the job.
Oh no, I assume like as you guys are saying this is just as you guys are walking out of the bar, beers in hand, like beginning down the street. Unless you wanted to stay in there, you can as well.
Yeah, we can get going though.
Alright, yeah. Should we let Adonis know that we are like just leaving?
He already left. You remember that?
Yeah, but like, are we just leaving his shop unlocked?
Oh, no, we lock it up. We know how to lock pick it. We can relock it.
You know what? You're right. Yeah.
You guys also do have keys since like he trusts you guys pretty well. Like this is like I said when I said that this is you guys' home base. He's kind of like, I wouldn't say the master splinter, but he's more of like the guy who gets you a good bit of information for jobs.
Yeah. He's our fence.
Effectively.
Got you.
Then you guys are in business together, which is why he was like, because he's the one who brought the gift over. He was like, I found this for you. Heard someone was looking for you. and like dropped it off. So
It's one of
he's the
those,
guy
the
who
less
kind of
I know, the better.
yeah, exactly why he was like, weird shit's happening. I'm fucking out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Okay, yeah, so let's head over there. Let's just make this job quick. Let's get the platinum, and then let's have a little celebration. Maybe a little stealing, maybe a little rogan. Twinkle. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's get it going.
All right, you guys head out. You head down the mesa that you guys are in. You're like about the third floor of this one where the squawking seagull is placed. You head out and you see that the Viscount Yorn has set up many food tables that extend for blocks. The smells that are coming from the preparations of food, however, extend even further. You have smells of roasted pigs lathered in some sweet and spiced sauces that leave a tingle in your nose. You get fresh picked potatoes, freshly seasoned and fire roasted by a portly red dragonborn man as you head down the street. You see those being prepared. You see many of the tables have sweet potatoes, fresh pickled beets, like salads of kale, cucumber, and cranberry, and various drinks as well that seem to be supplied from the Huter Church. Many of the places are really setting up the food and drink aspects of it. As of this time, it's about I'd say probably about 10, 11 o'clock. The proper celebration probably starts about 2 or 3 as when it starts really ramping up and where everyone is completely not working anymore and is full party mode. And you guys head on to the pyramid unless you want to make any stops by any of the games or food while you head that way.
You know what, Twinkle? This celebration does suck. I didn't even see a single Twix bar in their little gathering.
Yeah, there's no
Roll a
candy. There's no
perception
No
check.
candy, nothing. What the fuck's the point of the holidays anymore?
right.
It's too warm at the moment.
I would like to grab one of everything on the way there. Just walk around with the platter, like the size of
14 for perception.
You do see some people producing candy, but it hasn't been given out or anything yet.
Okay.
Like one here or there, and Oliver over here decides to grab a whole bunch of food in a giant, almost bowl full of just one of everything, please. And is just snacking down the way. You guys head uptown and across, passing many of the games I mentioned before, like the hammer, like the game where you smack the hammer on the thing where it makes the silver piece go up and hit a bell. The little
The hammer smack?
strongman competition. Yeah, hammer smack.
Hammer smack.
I don't know if that's
Sounds-
what it's called, but
I mean, it
Can I
the
makes sense.
smash and ring.
No. Nothing.
Oh, okay. I just didn't hear what you said. My bad.
That's something very stupid.
Well, I'm gonna say yes without knowing the question.
I'll do like as I walk by, can I do it real quick? But then I was like,
Absolutely. Roll a strength. Either an attack or a strength check.
well, shouldn't I roll an attacks higher? Better, yes.
And you guys all can do it if you like.
What are we doing?
It's kind of cocked, but it's a attack 17.
A strength check or a strength-based
strength-
attack.
Oh,
Wait, so what are we doing?
The where you smash the hammer smack that we were just talking about.
Oh, okay.
He said he wanted to do it real quick.
Sure, I'll give it a try.
I got a
Sure.
nat 9,
Ooh,
but my strength mod is a 5.
so a 14.
I got an 18.
Goddamn.
Twinkle, God.
I'd like to do a backflip and land on it. Is that a thing?
You know, I'll allow it. Roll an acrobatics check instead.
18.
Damn. You see the giant gingerbread man smacks the hammer down and it goes halfway up, and then the both of you manage to get it all the way up to hit the bell at the top. And you see the oh god, I'm forgetting, tiefling, that's what they're called. The tiefling man who's running it looks at you guys and just goes, "Well, I'll be damned. I thought the giant gingerbread man was gonna do it. But you little small ones are pretty tough."
Are you judging us based
interesting
on our
moves.
size?
Absolutely. This is a strength competition.
Are we mugging him?
I got you. What's your name, buddy?
Vlad?
Vlad. All right. I like your name, Vlad.
Vlad.
Thanks? What's your name?
What? I'm the one asking questions here, sir.
Well, okay. Do you want a gift? You won.
I mean, yeah. Give me what I won.
You're a strange child. And he grabs a gift of
What
like
did
it's
you just
also
call me?
wrapped. I called you a child. Aren't you a child? You look like a child.
What's he giving me?
You're like a gnome. And he hands you like a silver, just a box of like not a box of silver, a box wrapped in silver, like decorative paper. This is what you won, and this is what you won. As he puts it on a second one for Oliver as well.
Yeah, I'd like to pickpocket him.
I rip it open.
You see, it's a stuffed animal.
What is it? What kind of stuffed animal?
This one is a very buff cat. It's like anthropomorphic, where it's like on 2 feet, but it's very still cat-like. Just
Gotcha.
imagine like, yeah. And then yours, Chris, you said you're gonna pickpocket him?
Yeah, well, he's distracted on our good friend, Twinkle Toes.
Roll a sleight of hand.
18?
Managed to get about 7 silver pieces out of his pocket. Without him noticing. Where is that little lizard? Oh, there he is. Yeah, here's your gift, as he like kind of just turns to you and like hands it to you. Lost track of you there for a second. And yours, you open it up, and this one is a stuffed bear with a nice little red bow on it. Isn't that nice? Giving gifts to children.
I proceed to eat the stuffed animal.
Jesus Christ! I mean, I don't even know who that is. Hewter be praised!
Is there like a game or something like that set up, or do we know of a local like shop that has like gunpowder or anything like that in it?
Yeah, you do know that there is a fireworks display for the nighttime as well. It's set up by a mixture of some working by Sour Thumb, or not Sour Thumb, the Gold Thumb Vault. However, it's his work mixed with another group, but they have that who is mainly running it. They're kind of also a kind of a skeevy group, so you know that it exists, but it might be a little hard to take from them, but not impossible.
Got you. I'm gonna head there to try and get some of their explosives.
Hell yeah. You kind of head to a little bit of the little south of where or luckily it's kind of on the way to the pyramid, but it's a bit south. It's like a mesa or two away from there is where they kind of have a lot of their stuff stashed away, and then their actual like booth set up at as well. Would you like to try and approach us stealthily, or
No,
would you
I'll
like
walk
to
up.
try? Walk
I'll
up
walk
to
up.
him.
Yeah.
You kind of walk up to him. You see a fairly lanky and gangly human, like just kind of standing guard at the booth. How can I help you today?
Do I know this guy, or is this not one of the skeevy people that I know is a part of this group?
You don't know him particularly. He seems like he's a very like low-ranking member of whatever of this skeevy group.
I don't want to talk to you, front man. Give me one of your bosses. Bring them here.
Okay, calm down, Karen. You can talk to my manager. I don't care that much. Hey, Phil, can you help me out here, man? I got a kid yelling at me. Oh, all right. You see, as a portly, weirdly enough, a portly elf kind of comes out. Very pale skin and very long hair.
Like a normal elf?
Somewhere between a drow coloration and a high elf coloration.
Okay, but not like my kind of elf. Got you.
Correct.
Got you.
He stands about like 5'9".
Got you.
He's not super tall, and he's more round than he is tall, truly, which is odd for elves. What could I help you out with?
Bill, I'm told that you're the person I need to talk to. I would like to purchase some of your explosives and possibly some of your ingredients to make the explosives.
Kid, how do you think I can sell explosives to a child?
Again, I'm not a kid. I'm not a kid. You should know that based off my ears and just our ancestral semi-heritage. I would appreciate it if you don't refer to me as a child
Northern
anymore.
elves. I'm sorry about that.
As another fellow elf, I will give you a pass.
I appreciate it. So, how much you looking to get? I have enough. I guess a better question. What are you trying to do with it?
I mean, well, I've been interested in learning how to make fireworks on my own and possibly integrate them into toys. As per is my job title. But just as much as you'd be willing to give me.
You know what? How about this? He pulls out a piece of paper. We go into business together. You start making some of those firework toys, and I'll give you a whole bunch right now for free.
You have yourself a deal, sir.
Alrighty, we'll just sign here in blood, and we can continue.
I want to read over this contract.
You see that this contract basically is, which you don't know where he pulled it out of, and it's somehow already written, but it basically says to the extent of, we will go into business together, you will make stuff for me and I will sell it. We will split the profits 50-50 accordingly and can be negotiated later. And then you see another small part at the bottom, and I may or may not have access to your soul.
All right. So Phil, I see a couple issues with this. Obviously we can ratify it and change the wording in this contract. It hasn't been signed yet. So, the whole that you're the only person that can sell the toys. Currently, I'm employed with another guy trying to work on getting that figured out. But like currently, we would have to do like you'd have to talk to him and make sure it's cool with him to like dual sell. I don't particularly care. Second of all, this whole soul thing here.
Oh, you saw that? Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I have eyes. So can we like not do that part?
How about this? He changes it. Half your soul. 49%.
How about a quarter?
How about none? How about that?
Now, hold on. All right, cool, and I sign it.
Twinkle, what the fuck?
I'm making plays.
The signature, I grab his hand.
I'm making plays.
Twinkle, buddy. We do a lot of shit. Okay. Selling your soul ain't one of them.
It's not my full soul. It's just a quarter.
That Twinkle. Don't sell your soul.
No, but like, look at it this way. Now we have it in contract and like a paper trail like if shit goes bad, we could technically put shit on this guy now too.
Well, no, we can't.
That's an interesting idea.
Also, excuse me, Phil. I'm talking to Michael Payne here. Hold on.
My apologies. I'll
also that guy Vlad back there. He's got it coming. So I need this in order to deal with Vlad, and then we'll be fine. They're wrong.
Whoa. Let's get back on track here. And let's get some gunpowder.
Yeah,
let's just buy it though. How much gold for it? How much?
No,
gold?
he's giving it to me for free.
No.
As much as you like.
How much gold for some gunpowder?
To make probably about like 10 fireworks worth. You could probably run you about 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold?
Yeah, I'll just take the free shit.
Hold up now, sir. 1,000 gold for 10 fireworks?
Yeah, or
are you fucking kidding me?
Or quarter your soul and it's free.
I would like to try to steal some gunpowder while they're busy talking.
Roll me a stealth check.
1,000 gold for 10 fireworks, sir.
You can roll if you'd like to roll a persuasion check, you can try.
The quarter of the souls is a bargain deal.
Fuck, I got a 12.
No.
I rolled super low, Chris. So no one happens to notice you stealthing into the area where the gunpowder seems to be stored.
Listen, we're not selling souls, Twinkle. We're not doing that.
It's not a full soul. It's not a full soul.
Twinkle.
It does make a difference, you know.
It does. It makes a difference. Just think about it this way. You remember who you used to work for? That's basically what you did then.
Well, like I told him, I'm still technically under him. We haven't taken care of that problem.
Yeah. So why do you want to be under someone else?
Well, because this guy will actually own a quarter of my soul. The other guy doesn't. He's just an that like works my people into the ground.
Well, why don't you just not sell your soul?
Well, I mean, because this way I guarantee that like I have income. You know, if that ever gets taken care of and stuff goes downhill.
Well, hold on now. Would you take just like 50 gold for the gunpowder? Because obviously 1,000 gold's fucking crazy. You know, we can both.
How much did
agree
I
on
take,
that.
Malloy?
Roll me a sleight of hand. For 50 gold, I can give you a single firework.
14.
How about this? 100 gold. You give us enough to make like, let's say 3 fireworks, and then I'll also still finish my signature on the contract, and we'll come back to like the whole soul thing later.
Well, no, we're not coming back to the soul thing later. We're not selling souls, okay? That is not what we're doing here.
I'll tell you what, my people will get with your people. Let's just do the 100 gold for like three things worth of like ingredients.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, yeah, we can do that. No
roll
souls
a
being
persuasion
sold.
check for me. One of you can roll with advantage, and Chris, you managed to steal 6 fireworks while you're in there.
Persuasion, I have a 6.
All right.
And I will ask you to roll another stealth check to try and get out of the.
Do you want to roll it with advantage? Because I got a 9.
I will just roll it once.
Malloy, 27.
Oh yeah, you're invisible.
I got a 18, boy.
Hey, there you go.
There we go.
You know what? You guys seem really into this, and I have a feeling I might be able to persuade another day. But as a token of good faith, I accept this. And come back to the deal another day, and I will get you enough for 3 fireworks.
You see straight gumdrops sweating down my forehead. Trying to convince him.
Right. And so I hand him my 100 gold. And I will take 3 firework ingredients. And it's been a pleasure meeting with you, Phil. And we will come back to the whole negotiation. I look forward to your firework extravaganza later tonight. And I'll bring you a prototype of like a toy that I'm thinking about making. And we'll kind of go from there. All right.
Yeah,
sounds
Phil,
like a
was
good
great
plan.
talking to you, but
All
you
right.
can't buy my friend's soul, okay? Just don't do that, okay?
What about yours? Do you have one as a gingerbread?
Okay, I'm just gonna leave now.
I'm
No,
just
he is
curious.
he is posing a good question.
Twinkle, do you what?
I mean, look, technically, if we were to like eat you, would you still be like? Would your soul disappear because your body's gone, or would like it still be? It's like, is your weird gingerbread body just a capsule for your soul?
I was a tabaxi before. I told you I was a tabaxi before. A hag
Well,
turned
that's
me
another
into
question.
this.
Is your soul still a tabaxi soul, or is it a gingerbread soul now?
Twinkle, that hurts my brain. Okay, I don't know.
All right. Well, it's nice meeting you, Phil. Let's head on and I'll start walking away. And as we walk, I'm
More
gonna
gumdrops.
pull out the buff cat plush that I got, and I'm gonna cut a hole in the back and then like shove in some of the ball bearings from the burglar's pack that I have,
god!
and then add in a little bit of
Grenade.
the black powder,
Sweet
the gunpowder, and
Jesus.
add in a small little like wick and sew it back up because I got toy making tools. So-
Roll a check for that with advantage because of your tools. So sleight of hand plus tool or plus advantage.
So sleight of hand plus advantage. Okay.
Yeah. Or the tool check with advantage if you have the tool check available. I don't actually remember fully.
So
if there is one of
it's a
those.
26 without the advantage because I also have expertise for my sleight of hand.
Oh,
Sweet Jesus.
So do you want me to roll it too, or just go with that?
I mean, I kind of just want to know if it gets higher, personally,
Okay,
just
sure.
because big numbers go boom.
Oh yeah, it was a 19 for that roll, so it goes much higher.
Oh my god. Yeah, you perfectly make effectively a time bomb and sewed perfectly back together. You basically pulled out your knife. You, instead of just going straight down the back, like a lot of people would think for any sort of like skeevy undercity sort of like actions, you go straight to where the seam is and you open it right there. You put in all of you put in a good bit of gunpowder, like enough for probably 2 fireworks, and then about like 20 to 30 ball bearings. Sew it back up so perfectly that it doesn't even look different. It just has a small string hanging out of it. That is your wick.
All right, perfect. It looks phenomenal.
Yes. It
Um,
is an immaculate little motherfucker.
you guys go on ahead. I'll catch up in a minute.
Oh, I'm gonna be nearby, Twinkle, because we've been together a while. I know where this is going.
I immediately go to Vlad's.
Welcome back.
Hey there, Vlad. I just wanted to I don't know, just something about this plush. I love it, but at the same time, I feel like an actual child would get more joy out of it. Um, but I made some improvements. Would you like to see?
I mean, that's actually really sweet of you. Very, very in the spirit of the celebrations here. Oh, why not? What'd you do? I'd like to see it.
So I hand it to him while simultaneously lighting the wick with my sleight of hand as best I can.
Mm-hmm.
So I roll 26.
Oh my god. Yeah?
And so I light the wick and I hand it to him, and I'm like, I hope you enjoy it. I put a lot of effort into it just to make it look nicer and bring a lot of just explosive joy to the children. And I take
No.
and I just kind of start walking. I'm like, I hope you enjoy, and I just keep going.
No, thank you. It's a really weird choice of words. And as he like turns it and he sees it being lit, he goes, "The fuck?" And then you hear it just explode, and you see ball bearings go everywhere. And this, have you ever seen what a claymore does to a person?
Hell yeah!
Oh my god!
This man is basically turned into mist.
So as I hear that and I
like
keep walking, under my breath, I just say, "You don't ever call me a fucking child."
and like you hear like you know that this explosion was loud enough to be heard from like multiple blocks away, at least like 3 to like 600 feet away. And you see like everyone just goes, "Oh my god," and just freaking
So
out.
as I said, I kept walking, so eventually I would assume I'd either get back to where the other two are, or they would join me as I walk.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check, or are you just trying to run away or like walk away like a cool guy, just completely avoiding it?
Oh no, I literally just kind of told him all that, handed it to him, and just walked before it had exploded or anything. So I'm just kind of weaving into the crowd now with my little 3'4" body.
I can't believe that guy just exploded. What happened? You kind of disappear into the crowd as you just hear a lot of people just in fear and being like, "Oh God, what the hell is happening?" As like some guards start approaching, like the situation zone after about a minute or two of hearing the explosion. But you guys continue on, I assume.
Holy shit, Twinkle! What the fuck?
Well, you guys, I'm pretty sure that they are gonna have to deal with that for a little bit. So that'll also help kind of thin the herd around the pyramid, I would
Yeah.
assume. So I mean, he had it coming. I don't know what else to say.
My derpy looking self walks up to Twinkle. I found these and hands him the TNT.
Yes. Oh my god, you're the best. Did you take these while we were talking to that man?
I just nod happily.
This is why you're the best one in the group,
This
man.
is why he is Olive. This is why you are the best out of all of us.
How much gunpowder did he get?
Six fireworks.
Yeah, he didn't grab gunpowder. He
Okay,
grabbed
6
straight
fireworks. Okay.
fireworks.
Huh.
I'm about it.
Yeah, I will let you know their damage once I can find the proper equivalent for it.
I got you.
And we're not talking sparklers, right?
No, we are not talking sparklers. We're talking like Gandalf Lord of the Rings shit.
Huh.
Like, this is literally a magical explosion almost.
Huh.
And that last explosion was also propelling goddamn ball bearings while also doing a really cool light show. So that was intense. You did hear the bell ring a few times because a couple of the ball bearings hit the bells as well. But yeah, you guys, as you guys head towards the not the Mesa, the Great Pyramid once again, you see a bunch of guards are still heading in that direction, still trying to figure out like what the fuck was that noise. And as you actually get to the pyramid proper, you see that the actual front doors to it, the front entrance rather, only has like 2 guards at it. They seem to be kind of lackluster, just a few more hours till I'm off work, and then I can get to celebrating and whatnot. But we just gonna make it through the rest of this day. Only a few more hours, and like not really paying not a whole lot of attention. You do see that there's also a few windows and whatnot, for lack of a better term, almost like oh god, what are they called? Skylights? Not skylights. Or like when like there's just a giant open glass to like the top of a mall sort of thing.
Mhm.
There's a few like windows like that across different points of the pyramid as well that you can see.
All right, guys. Are we heading in through the front door? Do we want to try and like scale the building? What are you guys thinking?
It's up to y'all. We can stealth up and go in. We are a pretty stealthy group.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Stealth.
Or did you say you guys were going in or going up?
We're gonna go up, I believe.
Yeah, up.
Alrighty. Roll me stealth checks first.
Yes.
I got a 13.
I have 15.
31.
Huh.
Believe it or not, you all pass.
Hey.
No one seems to notice you as you go around like the side of the building. You guys kind of throw up a couple. You happen to see what's effectively the fantasy equivalent of a traffic cone. And just kind of put it up, so like people do see you climbing, but they're like, they're just working on shit right before everyone's off work. So no one kind of pays it any mind.
I used my jolly saws to kind of like climb the side of the building.
I don't know what that means, but I like it.
It's 2 daggers that are essentially like really thick ass Jolly Ranchers that are like serrated. 'cause I've eaten-
I like it. Actually, no, I love it.
So yeah, I'm using those to kind of like climb my way up the side of the
You know
building.
what, Sheldon? Actually, all of you get fucking inspiration because like
Hell
this
yeah.
is great. Like just take inspiration.
Hell yeah.
You do see that some people are making food and drink. It's being like moved around from the different kitchen areas in and out of the pyramid as well. You do know that most of the skylights and whatnot are kind of high up, away from the actual like floor of even like the upper areas. So there would be kind of a hard jump down, but it's not impossible, and you wouldn't take too much damage from it, you assume. And with the rope you have, you might be able to actually avoid it altogether as well. But you are up the building unseen. What would you guys like to do? Or would you like to peer in and see if there's anything extra you can find?
Oh, well, definitely peer in, see what we see. See a good entrance point.
Perceptions, then. And tell me what you get.
Don't think I have that great of a perception.
Ted?
30-20.
Ooh.
17.
Alright, the 17 and the 20. You look around, you see a couple of staircases here and there that lead up to like a second and like third floor of like the smaller sort of library sections. And then for a while there, you don't see any sort of anything that heads down further until you do see a sort of cobbled together, almost off the beaten path hallway that you happen to find only by going like around the backside of the pyramid to peer in. But you do find a staircase that goes downwards, which would be your hint as to where to go, based on what the silver-faced wizard told you before. You do see a couple of guards here and there throughout the place, but it looks like there's only one posted up near that staircase as well. He seems well armored, and he's a bit more on guard than the One's out front, very noticeably.
I'm assuming that's the path we should take, huh?
Yeah. That sounds good.
So, should we I guess, shoot some rope from here, and we can kind of rappel down it?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at tying knots. I think we all are, though.
Hell yeah! Honestly, I think you should probably be the first one to go. You could just use your body weight to knock him down the stairs.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and then the rest of us can just kind of dogpile him and get the sneak attack and just stab him.
Yeah, we can try that.
Wait, are we in the building right now or not? I'm
No,
just
right now you're on
Oh,
top
okay.
of the building,
Oh, okay.
looking in the mirrors. Not mirrors. Wow.
The windows.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank
okay,
you.
the windows.
Are we able to open this window or try and break it or put a hole in this window without causing too much attention?
You are able to. It will require a skill check that you guys can help each other with. So
Let's
you can
do
have
it.
somebody roll. What would this be?
Sleight of hand.
And honestly, that is the only thing I can think of to
Yeah.
make it. So sleight of hand.
I think Sheldon has the best sleight of hand, maybe, or Chris. I don't.
I have a +10 with expertise.
You have a +10 with expertise?
Yeah.
Hells yeah. My sleight of hand is a 6, so it'd be 12 with expertise.
No, it's 10 with expertise because it's double your proficiency bonus.
Oh, it's double proficiency bonus?
Yeah, it's not double
Gotcha.
the modifier, it's double proficiency.
All right, so
Gotcha.
Chris,
Okay.
it is all you.
So I think
Yeah.
both you have a +4 dex, so both you would have a +10
I got a 15.
with advantage.
Oh, let me roll again.
Oof.
Let's say, hey, buddy.
Got a 19.
Oof. The DC for that was 18, so good job. That
Yeesh.
advantage was needed. You managed to use your natural talons and kind of just tip and tap on the glass until you manage to break through in such a way that doesn't crack it. And then you have a sticky substance and almost an adhesive that you manage to place down on the glass right in the center of where you're going to be cutting around. And you just keep poking holes over and over again with your claw until you get a perfect circle that will fit you guys. And then pop it up completely unnoticed by anyone else. And you have a glass disc in your inventory now.
Hey, nice.
Fuck yeah.
And away inside.
All right, am I the only one that has a bow and arrows, or does somebody else have that?
I have a hand crossbow. Should we just sneak and just shoot them at the same time and see what it does?
I mean, that's up to you. I figured we used some of our rope so that way we didn't have to worry about the drop down and then just rappel that way. But I'm cool with whatever.
Yeah, okay, I'll go first. I'll drop down there.
You guys, this section that you're at, you can drop down in there without too much of people noticing because of how far back into the upper library section of this area is.
Gotcha.
Kind of like you get a good vantage point, but no one really looks up at it either.
Gotcha.
And you kind of lower the rope in, and you guys you guys lower yourselves down and further, and just kind of hide. As soon as you get down, hide behind some of the different shelves of books that are throughout this upper library before anyone notices you. Because as especially you, Molasses Mike, land, you hear someone goes, "Huh? What's that?" And then you see that they see a book on the ground, like, I guess somehow just the wind blew this book off again. Oh well.
Must have been the wind.
Literally. And you guys managed to make it down onto the 3rd floor.
Okay. I guess we shall proceed.
If you would like to go stealthily, like I assume, you roll your stealth checks. As you guys would begin approaching down to where that lower bookshelf, or not bookshelf, lower
I rolled a
staircase.
13.
I got a 12. Nat 4.
Yeah, I got a 12 as well.
Oh, we're rogues doing rope, bro. Team stealth again.
Hells yeah.
You know what's really funny? Is that would have been my best opportunity to catch you motherfuckers. Well, I know what I rolled.
1.
On the dice, I rolled a 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As close as you can get without being the worst. You notice, so you get to someone, and you, like, right as you turn the corner, they're looking in your direction, and then you realize that they're yawning, and you peek back around the side, and then they finish their yawn and keep walking, going around the corner to look at some more books and tomes and whatnot. And you guys manage to make it down to the second floor, unaccosted of your crimes thus far of breaking and entering. You manage to make it even further down to the first floor, because on the second floor you realize that this is where a lot of the sort of paperwork portion happens, and there's no one working on it right now, as most people are either doing the study portion upstairs or working on the actual like preparations for the celebrations in the kitchen. As you know that this church does most of the drinks for the festival, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, of course. So you manage to make it through a bunch of them, and you, where you decide to hide, probably, in a good section about 70 feet away from the staircase downward, you do see that the guard is still standing there, arms crossed, and great axe sort of in his, or not great axe, but, battle axe in hand.
Alright. Can we just sneak by him?
You would probably need to cause a distraction to get him to move away from.
Alright, let's kill him, boys. We're already in stealth, right?
You said that like he's in front of the staircase, correct? And then
Yeah, he's kind of like, if the staircase is like on a wall, it's kind of like there's two walls in this section of where the left side of the staircase has a wall, and so does the right. And it goes down. He's kind of leaned up against one of the walls right at the entrance to go down.
Gotcha. Are there like bookcases or anything near here that we could hide behind, or possibly like climb on top of?
There's a few tables and a couple of bookshelves around, because it's still somewhat library-like, being mostly a place of study and occasionally a place of healing. The place of like the actual like medical section is a little bit deeper in a different direction than this area.
Mm-hmm.
So you just have the sort of tables, bookshelves, and whatnot to work with. But you can climb up one if you like.
Do we want to possibly get on top of one of these bookshelves and then drop the glass that we took out of the window earlier to see if he'd be interested in checking that out, and then we could sneak behind him there?
I'll look up. Can I fit there?
Fit where?
Up. Can I climb this?
He's talking about the bookshelf.
I don't think the problem with you climbing it is not less that you can't climb it, more
That's my weight.
that it would be very obvious that a tall ass fucking cookie man is just vibing
What
on
about
top
one
of a
of us?
bookshelf.
Yeah. You know what? Y'all climb, and I'll be down here. Okay.
All right, Ollie, do you want to go up or do you want me to?
You go up.
Okay. All right. Let me,
I give him a little boost. I just pick him up, put him up there.
yeah.
You just put him on the top shelf.
Yeah.
Obviously stealthing the entire time.
Yeah, I will need
Yeah.
all of you to roll a stealth check again, as it's a different floor and a different situation.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
You don't see your
12.
elf. You don't see Twinkle Toes. He is invisible.
I picked him up and he was gone.
Poof, gone. Just puff
I got
of
a
smoke.
22.
I got a
Ooh.
12. I did bad.
All right, pass me the glass and I'll like throw it like a fucking frisbee or something.
Oh, go ahead and do so.
Oh, is there anybody else like in this room or like nearby that I can kind of see from the top of this shelf?
There's a few people in this general area, but not that many. There's like maybe one student or studying sort of monk nearby, but that would be about it.
Okay, I want to
it is-
like take the glass pan and like literally toss it like a kind of frisbee to try and give it some distance away from us, but
Mhm.
try and still land it like somewhat near people, so it causes somewhat of like, people's be caught off guard by the sound, and hopefully distract this guy.
Yeah, you go ahead and toss it like a frisbee, and it kind of goes like a good 3 or 4 bookshelves away towards where there's like some people, and you just go, oh, you just hear it just crash and shatter on the floor, and people go, oh god, what was that? and you see the guard who was falling asleep against the wall suddenly wakes up and goes, oh fuck. Oh, and then like quickly grabs his gear that was in his hand and like readjusts himself and like heads towards the noise. He rolled a nat 1 on perception.
Hells yeah. Now's our chance, guys. Go, go, go. And I'll climb down the bookshelf to join them at the stairs.
I just grab him.
Hells yeah.
Grab him and run like he's a football.
I'll scoop him.
Gotta scoop him. And you guys head down this bookshelf. Bookshelf? Oh my god, that's like the third time I've said bookshelf instead of staircase.
I mean,
You
they're
head down-
essentially just bookshelves for feet.
I hate that. That's all I have to say is I hate
I'm glad because it was a stretch.
that.
That shit was elastic.
Oh my
Said
God.
Mr. Fantastic.
Oh yeah.
You head down this staircase, made of sort of a polished stone of some kind. As you head down, you find that this area below it is actually an even more well put together library and study area. However, it is much less populated than upstairs. There's roll perception actually.
I was also gonna say, can I keep an eye out for any sort of like traps or anything like that? Or
Absolutely.
scrying stones.
I got
and
a
things like
24 on perception.
that. Hit it. No.
Not 19.
10 on perception.
I got a 17.
So Twinkle Toes, there's some books, but you can't even hardly read the titles because you're still being held like a football. The other two of you happen to look around and notice that there's probably about 3 people in here, but neither of them or none of them are luckily near the direction of where you need to go. As with the highest perception, Molasses Mike, you see on the very far wall, there are some arcane sigils and a door that is very obviously locked and barred. And you feel like that might be the door that you're looking for.
Alright. Hey, I see the door. Let's go. And I head to the door. That's obviously locked.
Yeah. And I assume, and honestly, the fact that it's kind of still this wide open room, but many, many more bookshelves. Like, this is like a full on, like, college library sort of thing area of where, like, there is just walls of bookshelves. So you don't think that you really even need to stealth that much because the 3 people you saw in here seem very occupied at the moment.
Alright.
And you guys head up to the door. And what would you like to do?
Olive, this seems to be your expertise.
I guess try to lockpick. Find a way to unlock this door. Investigate. You know.
I mean, you would first probably take off the wooden bar that's across it. And then you can actually go to, like, the handle, which you do realize immediately is locked. So you would need to lockpick to open it.
So sleight of hand.
Yes.
Thieves tools check.
So that's the weird thing, is there's no, like, comprehensive way of where the tools are actually supposed to work. Apparently, like, the tools are supposed to give you an advantage on the check that it is relevant to.
Oh, for real?
Do you only roll
I only
twice?
learned this recently.
Yeah, you can add your proficiency and everything to it too.
Yeah, which is why it's like, it might as well just be the same skill check. It's so
for-
weird.
And for our thieves tools, it comes with a small file, lockpicks, small mirror mounted on a metal handle, bladed scissors, a set of pliers, and I believe that is.
So I rolled with advantage and I got 27 and 26.
God damn.
Get it.
You managed to put in the lockpick, and almost immediately, within like 5 seconds, you managed to get it unlocked perfectly. And I have to ask, you guys are all standing near each other, aren't you?
Correct.
I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw, as the runes that are all over the door.
My 24 perception?
I did mention that there were runes on the door.
Oh,
That's why I
did
said
you?
investigate, and you were like, "No, you see the door,
Nah,
unlock it."
that's fine. What'd you need though to roll?
Dexterity save. It's not a super high save.
Dexterous.
26.
We're all dexterous. Oh fuck. You said dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
19.
That's gonna be a 12 for me.
26.
What'd you get, Andrew?
12.
Yeah, you fail. The rest of you will take half damage.
Yeah, you can use an inspiration to re-roll it.
You know what? I used the inspiration to reroll it. That is a way higher. 24.
I need.
Chris, great fucking call.
Through that.
See, Olive, that's why you're the best. You're just the fucking best.
You're just a fucking
Honestly,
gem, man.
honestly, I'm digging y'all's conversations. I just wish I had the ability to make better like vocal noises.
Oh, dude, you're fine.
Do any of you guys watch Shorzy?
Yeah, I finished it.
Oh, did
Yeah,
you?
great.
It's
We
fucking
finished it
great.
that day.
Literally, the
Finished it
thing
that
that keeps
day, it was
popping
so
in my
good.
head. Have you watched both seasons?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hells yeah. The thing that keeps popping in my head for Olive is he's just the gyms.
Oh shit! He is the
Jim?
James.
Yeah. Jim?
Jim?
Yeah. Jim. I thought you had a
Yeah.
really good day, man.
Yeah,
I
the
love that shit.
Third gym is my favorite.
Yeah.
When the
you
gyms were having issues.
Yeah.
You guys see as the runes on the door erupt in a color or in a blue color as lightning expels from it. You guys take 18 lightning damage, halved down to 9.
Ooh.
So,
Ooh.
as a gingerbread man, I get a little crispier with lightning.
So, ooh.
It smells so good now.
And you do at the same time hear, because as you heard it explode, you also hear some of the people go, "Oh fuck! What was that's not good. Somebody go get the guards."
It's time to move, boys. And as we open the door, can I roll a perception check for like any kind of traps I see more inside after this explosion?
Olive, do
Yeah.
you still have your plush?
I proceed to throw it up and hand it to you.
Nat 20, 25 perception, nat 20.
How much of this plush is left?
All of it. I just ate it whole. Just threw it
It
up.
hasn't been digested
Oh.
yet, so it's just wet.
So it's just
That's so
okay, cool.
nasty.
I'm going to proceed to make another toy like I did previously for Vlad.
I hate it and I love it. And you're nat 20. You see that it is mostly a staircase that goes down up behind the door, and then behind or at the bottom of it, you see a very lit room, and you get sight beyond sight for a moment, and you notice that there is some magical trap that you can't quite see yet, but once you get to the bottom of the staircase, yes, I almost called it a bookshelf again. Once you get to the bottom of the staircase, you do see that there are 2 statues in front of the relic that you want to, or that you're here to steal, that seem to have some sort of magic encrusted upon them. Inside, you guys find that this is also their, what is it called? Like a repository, I believe, of where they have all of their most expensive and sacred things. You find about 851 gold pieces, 1,936 silver pieces, 3,978 copper pieces, 3 platinum ingots. You find a bunch of very special like priest vestments, very similar like Pope gear, I guess you could say. Various expensive incense and censers, weird scales made of gold, and various dusty, ancient-looking texts. At the far wall stands 2 statues of elves that I previously mentioned that are encrusted with some sort of magic, that hold spears crossed in front of a dais that holds a staff that emanates an immense magic power. The black color of the staff seems to move slightly like mist or smoke would around it, and the lantern at the end of the wood glows steadily but faintly within the glass. And this room is oddly very warm as well.
My frosting's melting a little bit. A little warm in here.
The gumdrop button shifts a little bit.
There's so much in this room I want to steal.
My abs become a little bit blacker.
Like I said, I'm gonna make a makeshift, like, quicker version of the toy I made for Vlad, and I'll put 2 of these fireworks in it.
Oh, sleight of hand that shit for me real quick.
24.
4. Yeah, with the 24, you make just as good of one as you did before. Ball bearings, black powder, and you got yourself a little stuffed bear bomb. That is covered in some sort of draconic stomach acid, so it's also gross.
I'm gonna sit it in, like, essentially at the top of the stairs. Like, is it like a straight staircase down, or does it go down, there's a landing, go down again?
It goes down, landing, down again.
I'm gonna sit it on that first landing, because I'm assuming it's like hallway, landing, and just another hallway, so it's all enclosed right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it right there.
Yeah, it's a very claustrophobic area.
Yeah, so right there, 2 fireworks, the 20 ball bearings like last time, and we'll leave it there. Are there any torches or anything around here?
By torches. It seems that they are continual
lit by
flames,
torches?
so that they just stay lit
Okay.
constantly through magic.
I'm going to take a little bit of my oil and light it on the wick that's coming out of the bear, and then give like the small little like stairs about where I'd be waiting, and I'm just gonna like listen to hear if anybody starts on these stairs to light this wick, and then book it down the stairs.
Sounds good. Within probably about like less than a minute, you do hear some guards starting to come down the stairs because they see the door wide open, and they're just like, "Oh fuck, this isn't good." And you see a group of 3 of them start heading down.
I wait to try and time this as best as I can, so that way the wick will be like finishing its light as they get to like that landing platform, or right about there.
Roll an insight or survival.
Okay. 13. Or sorry, 16. I forgot to add the 3 from the inside.
Good, because you needed it, because it was a 15 for this check. You managed to actually...
Yeah, I said it, I was like, that's what I rolled. No.
said, wait, no. You light it, and you hear as one of the guards go, "Why is there a teddy?"
Oh.
And just a huge explosion goes off. Let me roll their saves real quick to see if it even matters. These are a little tougher than Vlad. That's a failure. That's a pass. That's a failure. You see 2 of them do just get straight eviscerated and turned into just bloody clumps of mess, and you just see as the last one, barely alive, just goes, "Whoa," and just moans in pain as smoke kind of comes out of him, and he's just like, and you see as he just turns around and starts going back up the steps. He's just full noping out of there after that.
I was gonna say, if he's gonna still come down, I'm gonna just try and sneak attack jab him real quick.
He just saw 2 people just getting melted in front of him. He's not having that. He's like, "I just want to go home and see my family and enjoy this not Christmas time."
That's fair. I'm gonna stay somewhat near the bottom of the stairs so I can kind of, if I need to, deal with anybody coming down, but also try to stay where I can kind of see what's happening in the room and be like, "All right, guys, I bought us a little bit more time."
Fucking Twinkle Toes, the war criminal over here.
Fucking God.
I fuck with it, but it's terrifying.
He's probably one of my new favorite characters.
It's definitely one of mine.
I will head down the stairs.
Oh, I assumed you were already down at the bottom as well.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Everyone down at the bottom saw what I described of the room,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
what would you like to do?
I guess look around,
Investigation.
and I want to just.
Did you point out the sigils, by the way?
Yeah. We'll say, yeah, I did.
Okay. Are we able to make out what the writing is? Like, is it Elven, Draconic, that kind of stuff?
You can make out that the runes on them are celestial.
I
Fuck
didn't
you.
actually pick languages, so I'm gonna say I have nothing.
You can't even speak Common.
No, I have common.
Well, I mean, if you're also previously Tabaxi, you would have like Tabaxi Common, I assume.
Yeah, we can say that.
Because she tells wares if you have gold.
Oh shit. Yeah, I do not have Celestial, which is funny because I almost took it.
So did Chris.
We're on the same page, Chris.
I would have probably taken it had I actually like done that part, but I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about languages.
See, I can speak with Chris in his native tongue, so
And that's all me.
Alrighty, so you don't know what any of the runes say, but you do recognize them as some sort of angelic script. You've heard of it as celestial before, but you have no idea how to read it.
Alright, I'm just gonna grab the staff. How about that?
I really think we should probably try and fuck with those runes before we just try to grab the staff. I don't want those statues coming to life to kick our ass or to shoot out some weird beam or some shit like
You know, that's a good point, but
I have one of these fireworks. You could shoot a firework at it and see if it fucks up runes.
you know what? Let's do that. Fuck it. It's worked so far.
I mean, Olive, do you have a better idea?
No.
It's just the deadpan. No.
Got you. All right. Sure. Let's do that. But first,
I'm gonna walk over and grab one of those like platinum ingots.
Oh, absolutely. I assumed you guys were taking the shit.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
You're rogues, I assume.
Yeah.
How do we want to split this shit?
Just
Because there was
split
a
it up.
lot. Okay, what was the
I wrote
amounts,
down
Charlie?
like an estimation. I didn't worry about the copper. It was like 890 gold, 2 platinum ingots, and I put 1100.
All right,
silver.
so for the 890 gold divided by
Andrew,
the three of us.
none of those numbers were correct. I just
Okay.
want you to know that.
Yeah, give me the actual numbers.
I said estimations.
Bro, it was 851 gold pieces,
Close.
1,936
51.
silver pieces.
Divided by the three of us. Hold on. So it'd be about 283
It was
gold
close
each.
enough.
I agree. But I just laughing at even the ingots, which there was 3. You didn't get that one right. You said 2. 1936 silver pieces and 3978 copper.
And then I took a platinum ingot. I'm assuming both of you were going to take one as well.
Yeah.
What were those? You said they were golden scales?
Yes, there's like a golden balance. So like the balance scales.
Oh.
You know, like the one you
okay.
would see like for in any sort of indications of like the Lady
Yeah.
Justice, that sort of thing.
Like weights, yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
it was dragon scales.
That's what I thought too. That's why I had to clarify.
You know what? I like that there's also some dragon scales in there too.
Alright, I proceed to eat them.
Oh shit!
He levels up. He just turns into a dragon.
Becomes full on dragon. Yeah. Cool.
He evolves into a dragonborn.
And then you said the rest were like vestments or something like that.
Yeah, you get some Pope gear, some expensive incense, and
I'll take
some
the incense. I don't care about the Pope gear.
What, you don't want a lizard Pope?
Now that you say that.
He said, now it's the only thing I want.
Yeah.
But I believe, Taco, you said you were going to go grab it?
No, we're shooting a rocket at it
Whoa,
first.
shooting at a rocket.
We're shooting
Oh,
a
okay.
rocket first.
I couldn't
Okay.
remember what you guys decided on. I'm sorry.
All right, hold on. So, do we want to shoot a firework at it, or do we want to use some gunpowder? Because I have gunpowder. So, like, I
Shoot a
figured
firework.
you shoot a firework. All right, I only
Yes.
got. This will leave us with 3. Everybody get back.
Yeah, I'm back.
So I'm gonna like go to the very ends of like bottom of the stairs and shoot it from like the end of the room at the thing.
Smart
Just 'cause
idea.
I've seen what they do. So yeah, I'll light it and just kind of like aim it as best I can, or even better, Are they on like sticks?
Yes. For some reason I thought you were talking about the statue for a second there. I was like, why would a statue be on a stick? And then I was like, oh, firework.
No. I'm gonna light the firework, and then I'm gonna shoot the firework from my bow, so that way it's a bit more accurate.
Bet. That sounds good.
And I'm not holding it.
Yeah, you fire it away, and you shoot this sort of like reddish, almost dynamite looking firework in. As it leaves the stick, it sort of turns into this sort of red dragon of various different shades of red and whatnot. And as it approaches into the statues, you see as it just hits them, the fire completely engulfs them, and you see as some of the... Actually, roll me another high or low.
All right, guys, high or low? I'll leave it up to you.
Let's go high.
All right, we're going high. Ooh, 9.
Ooh. You see that the runes start to fade, but they're not completely gone. But many of them are very, very not destroyed, but
Faded. Okay.
yeah, faded and like covered in soot and smoke, to the point where you're not sure if they would work the same or not.
I have 3 more. Do we want to try it again, or do we say fuck it and see what happens?
I say we say fuck it and see what happens.
All right, this is all you, big man.
I say we fuck around and find out. You know.
All
right. I'll stand here like I was previously, and I'll leave that up to you. And then Olive support him.
I'm gonna stealth down. My 7'4" gingerbread man is stealthing down the stairs.
One of the best statements I've ever heard.
While he does that, I will run over and grab the Pope vestments.
15 stealth, and I'm gonna head down the steps to grab.
Bet. Sounds good.
And while he does all that, I'm gonna start ripping up these vestments into like stretches of cloth. And you go on with them. I'm just letting you know stuff I'm doing in the background.
He said, I have shenanigans up my sleeve. Don't worry about it.
Oh, look, I gotta make sure I have equipment to do things if I need to.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's what rogues are designed for, more or less. As you go up and you grab the artifact, as you know, it's called the Lamp of Hutor. The black color of the smoke surrounding the staff begins to coalesce around the room itself and actually pushes you back from being able to grab it momentarily. And you see as a form of a very rotund man dressed in red and white with a great hammer in his hand sort of appears out of the smoke, encrusted in sort of a magic sheen. As you know, your boss is here.
I shoot a firework at him immediately.
You just hear him, he comes in, ho, hold the fuck up. What are you doing taking this artifact?
I light it and shoot it.
Roll initiative, and I will let you do that.
Hold on, I'm there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm there. I'm so close to that. I'm too close to that.
Sacrifice.
As a mall Santa has joined the fight. That's MAUL.
Oh no.
Mall Santa.
So I gotta roll initiative, right?
Yes.
19 for my initiative roll.
I got a 15.
19 for my initiative.
Chris?
13.
You guys also see as the statues enter initiative, not as well as you'd expect them to, as their sort of stone turns to almost an icy flesh as they begin to move.
Yeesh.
My helpers are gonna help out quite a bit.
It's Texas Santa.
I light it and shoot it.
Ready, dex saving throw. Passes, so he'll take half damage. Roll me 5d6.
Okay.
17 points of damage altogether. So half that down is 8? Yeah, 8.
And then my other question is, because I shot him coming out of this like weird portal thing, and he's by the statues. Do I hit the statues as? Is this like an AOE thing? I'm just curious.
It is an AOE thing, so I'll roll their deck saves as well. That is a pass, and that's a 3, so that's a fail. You see, as one of them, you destroy a good chunk of like its torso, an arm, and part of a leg, while the other one you only seem to have taken an arm off of.
In the back of the room, as like all that happens, you just hear.
Jesus Christ. Hell yeah. You fucking murderous monstrosity. Sounds good. Well, we are starting with you, Twinkle Toes.
Oh snap! Oh snap! um, 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 uh, I want to. Yeah. How close is my gingerbread bro to the Kringles?
He is about 10 foot away from them.
Okay. How big is the AOE effect of these rockets?
That's a good fucking question.
Because like, if I can, since I know I'm not near them, because I'm at the base of the stairs, I'd probably just shoot another rocket if I don't think it'll hurt my gingerbread bro.
10 feet.
10 feet?
Yeah, it is a 10-foot radius.
So he's like right on the edge.
Yeah, so like if you manage to throw it behind Santa, you'd be able to, or not Santa, you'd be able to not hit him. But if you throw it directly on him or in front of him, it will still hit your gingerbread bro.
I got you.
Your ginger bro?
I'm gonna run up the stairs a couple feet so that way I have more of like an angle down into the room, and I will shoot another one trying to land behind Mr. Red, and like I want to essentially aim it so it lands like either right above or like behind them, but like in between the two statues, if that makes sense. Like I want to try to get the two statues and Santa all in the 10. Try to.
Is he cutting off real?
I was say you start cutting off towards the end.
No! Alright, hold on.
I got most of it. You wanted to throw it behind Santa, and so it hit Santa and the two statue people.
Yeah, is that any better?
Yeah.
Okay.
So far.
For some reason, my blue's been acting up recently, and I don't know why. But yeah, I wanna shoot it so it hits the two statues and Santa Bro, but try not to hit Ginger Bro if I can.
Yeah. I'll
right.
roll me an acrobatics or athletics
Why?
to try and do this.
I'm just curious what the acrobatics or athletics would come into play for.
I was trying to figure out some sort of skill check to work for you getting to aim it in a proper manner.
Got you. Like I said,
like,
I was just gonna go up the stairs a couple more feet, so that way I had the angle down, and I'm just gonna shoot it from.
Oh, okay. No, I understand that better now.
Yeah, no,
I heard it
I'm
the first
not,
time, but my brain didn't process. Apparently,
I'm not throwing it. No.
Yeah.
Am I rolling to hit, or is I don't know how the fireworks work.
Deck saves.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot one, which leaves me with 2 fireworks left.
All 3 of them failed. 5d6 fire damage, my friend.
Yes, yeah. All right. 8 points for the first 2. 11 for the second 2.
Oh, damn.
And 3 for the last one.
So 22 points of damage. They all failed. You see as the statues explode into shrapnel after this firework goes off. As what, the 3rd explosion inside of this church has happened?
Yeah.
Or inside of this pyramid. You see both statues are gone, and you see as Santa with a hammer just looks at you and goes, I never should have let you leave the North Pole. Always up to trouble you are.
This is my one vacation day a year.
It's your last vacation day. Period.
Real tough talk from a guy named Chris.
I
Fuck Chris.
Hey.
I completely forgot. I'm sorry.
all right, Sheldon.
Fair.
And shit's funny as fuck.
That's great.
And then so I moved a little, used an action. I can't really bonus action anything. At least I can't think of any off the top of my head.
I think you can try to hide. That'd be about the only thing I could think of.
Yeah, because fancy footwork, it doesn't matter because I'm not in like physical attack range. Oh, I forgot I had rakish audacity. That doesn't matter anymore though. Yeah, I guess I will attempt to somewhat hide in this like stairway, and I want to keep as much as much attention both on the battle, but also on the stairs behind me in case anybody tries to come up
Sounds
or
good.
come down.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah.
Well, Molasses Mike, before you let out some more molasses, what would you like to do on your turn?
I want to get close to old Saint Dick and
I was
stab
literally
him.
about to say it. Fuck, that's good.
And stab him. A little stabby stab with my candy cane sword. Hey, you bastard! I heard you fucked my boy Twinkle over there.
What? No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
I don't mess with my pets like that.
All right, bud. You know what?
Okay, Omni-Man.
Oh God, 17 hit.
17 barely hits, but does.
Okay, so it's D8 plus 3d6. So I have sneak attack because I'm a swashbuckler. I am within
Yes.
5 feet of him.
Correct.
And we killed the other two things within 5 feet of him. So
Correct.
So D8.
Yeah, when you guys exploded those before we even got a chance to spawn, I was like, this encounter is a little different now.
12 in total.
12
And
damage.
that would be my turn.
And that will bring us to Oliver.
That's me.
Sure is.
How far are they from me? How far is he?
Santa is about 20 feet away from you. And you're about like 20 feet away from Sheldon and probably about 20 feet away from Molasses Mike as well.
How does he look?
Fine. It's kind of hard to tell considering there's sort of this like arcane magic sheen over him. You can kind of, your best guess as to what that is it's some sort of like arcane avatar that represents him when he can't actually physically be here.
So he's not really here.
This thing is real, but it's a part of him, not the full him.
it's hard to kill a concept of Christmas.
You're not as dumb as you look. I love dressing you guys up in the green and reds. You had to change it with the bad black robes. Really dulling the holidays festivities, aren't ya?
Halloween's better.
You see as he gasps at that.
I'm gonna get within 10 feet of him, and I'm gonna let out a screech. Unless you really want me to do one on the mic, I can, but I don't think anyone wants to hear that.
I very much would like to.
Oh God!
Now you have to. All it came through was the. But it
Yeah,
worked.
I couldn't, dude.
Dane peeking made that all the better.
Literally.
Okay, and I use my bonus action to do a draconic cry.
Hell yeah. What does that do? As a bonus action, you let out a cry. Till the start of your next turn, you and your allies have advantage on attack rolls against any of the enemies who could hear the scream.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, he definitely heard it. And he just goes, oh God, you have a Christmas lizard too?
And I shoot him with my Nerf gun.
With advantage. 23 hits.
Wow, 6 damage. Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
plus sneak attack.
Snake?
Yeah, you have
You hit
advantage.
snake.
What do I roll for snake?
Give me 1 second. I can tell you.
3d6, I believe.
Snack attack. Snack attack. Where is it?
Oh god, yours probably is snack attack, isn't it?
Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack. If you have advantage on the attack roll, it must be if an extra weapon ranged. It doesn't go up again until I think what, fourth
Third level, then fifth level, because it's every 2 levels.
Oh yeah,
Basically,
so 2d6, so 3d6 currently. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
because it goes up by a d6 every time a primary spellcaster would get a new tier of spells.
So 9 snake.
Hells yeah.
So you rolled 3d6 and got 3. That sucks.
What do you mean?
Or you mean 9 more damage?
9 sneak. I rolled 3. I got a 2,
the
a
9
1, and a
sneak.
6.
Got it. I misunderstood entirely. That's on me. Damn. You did the exact same damage that Andrew did, but in reverse, because his weapon did 9 and his sneak was 6. Meanwhile, your weapon did 6 and your sneak did 9. But that's some
Yep.
solid damage right there. They just see another strike into him. He just goes, the Nerf gun, as you said, shoots into him, just goes, ah! All these toys are getting more dangerous every year. I really need to crack down on you guys more, don't I? And he pulls up his weapon of the
beat
giant
stick.
hammer in his hand, and he begins to swing at Molasses Mike. I'd forgotten his name for a second there. 9, that's a 17 to hit, and 13.
Uncanny dodge that. So I'll take half damage.
Imagine if I also got to add the sneak attack to the fireworks.
Right?
You said 13 damage?
No, it was a 13 to hit. I didn't tell you the damage yet, because I just rolled it.
I mean, technically, the bear bomb has sneak attack because they don't know it's a bomb until it explodes.
That is true, but all those people already died. So
You get 12 bludgeoning damage as he slams this hammer directly into your shoulder.
Alright, so I took 6.
And just tries to slam down one more time and misses entirely as he hits the dais below him. You guys know nothing of holiday spirit.
Listen here, Saint Dick. Fuck you.
My name is Nick, not Dick!
It's definitely Dick. It says it right there on your name tag.
Now he looks down. Damn it! Wrong one!
Well, nope. It seems like the right one to me, pal.
And it is now Twinkletoes' turn.
okay. Have I heard anything coming down these stairs, or has it just been quiet the whole time?
You heard the one guy go back up the stairs, and you haven't heard anything since.
Okay. As a bonus action, can I take a handful of ball bearings and just kind of sprinkle them?
Yeah, I'll allow that as a bonus action. Technically, it's not allowed, but I'll allow it.
And then I will move in, and I want to try and flank Santa as best I can, so that way it puts me and Gingy outside of each other's 5-foot range,
Alright, bet.
if able. Word. And then I'm gonna attack him with Sweet Tooth.
Ooh, fancy.
20 to hit.
Oh yeah, 20 will definitely hit.
Huzzah.
Don't forget you have advantage.
Correct.
Oh, you're
Because of the
Let me-
draconic cry from your cobalty olive.
right. Yeah, no, so I'll stick with that because it was an 8 for the other one. So, 7 damage for the first hit, and then I get sneak attack, correct?
Correct, because you had advantage.
Well, that, and then I'm also swashbuckler.
Oh yeah, that also.
So, 7 extra damage from the snake.
Good. You see as this sort of magical sheen is starting to like fade a little bit in a couple areas, but he still seems strong and ready to fuck shit up, honestly. But he is
Okay.
starting to get a little peeved, it looks. There's a grimace across his face.
And then I will. You said it was about 20 feet for me to get from where I was to them.
It's about 40 feet to get to them.
Oh, it was about 40 feet? Okay, then I wouldn't
Yeah.
have been able to do that. Then never mind. Then yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do that because I only have 30 feet of movement.
Yet.
So then ignore that. So instead, I will do the still use my bonus action to spread some stuff on the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll move up about 10 feet, so I'm 10 feet closer to where they are, and I guess I'll use my action, take some of the coat vestments that I've ripped up, and I'm gonna make little like cloth bombs out of those and some of these ball bearings.
Alright.
And just kind of take time to add some gunpowder and like a couple of the ball bearings. Not as many as like last time, probably like maybe 5 or 6 in these,
Yeah.
and then like tie them off.
Roll that sleight of hand real quick. See if you can improvise it in the middle of combat.
23.
Oh yeah. You make 2 small ones out of it pretty easily.
Works for me.
And that will bring us to Molasses Mike. What about you, Gingerbread? What do you got for me?
See, Saint Dick, I got a rapier for you, and I stab him.
He attempts to parry it. Not actually mechanically, just in general.
That one.
He does parry it.
Well, you have advantage.
Oh, advantage.
Yes. Chris did something to give you advantage until the end of his, or until the start of his next turn. So once it's his turn again, you wouldn't have advantage, but until then.
I got a 24 to hit,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and 9 for the D6, so 10 damage.
Alrighty. It's just, you see him go, oh, I felt that one a little bit.
Could I technically, like,
Ugh.
oh wait, I don't. Could I offhand shoot him with my crossbow?
Do you have a hand crossbow?
I don't think so. Okay, so no. Got you.
I just had to make sure because because there is one that can be used like in one hand, and I think the rest have to be two-handed.
Yeah, no, I don't think I do.
All right,
That is my turn.
Oliver, it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot him with my Nerf gun.
You load up the Nerf gun that you just happen to put like little bits of needles at the end of
I missed.
to make sure it actually stabs in.
I rolled a nat 1-8.
All right, I didn't roll a horrible severity. That one just misses, luckily. You do not shoot your ally. That one can't even shoot me. What do you think the rest of you are going to be able to do? You really think you can beat the idea of festivities at this time of year?
And I'll use my bonus action to do Master of Tactics on Andrew.
And that's granting him advantage, I think?
Well, it's help, so it's advantage, yeah.
Yeah. Your next attack has advantage. Alrighty. It is now his turn. Well, you don't like to listen very well, do you all? How about this? And he kind of like looks towards you a little bit, Molasses Mike, takes a step back, slams his hammer down, and you guys feel and see a burst of icy cold energy emanate from him in a 30-foot cone. I need all of you to make con saving throws. Or at least, because you said that, or Sheldon, you did say that you moved up a little bit closer, right?
Move 10 feet closer, yes.
Yeah, so you'd be 30 feet.
I got a 8 in total.
15 for con save.
Once again, I'm on. Can he dodge this?
15, can he dodge it as well?
Yes, and 15 passes, so you only take half damage. For the two of you.
Also take half.
So do I split it again in half?
Yes, actually. You ever had a dice jump on top of your other dice before? Oh, that was also a D10, not a D8, so...
He's cheating!
He's fucking cheating! 17 points of cold damage, halved down to 8. If you passed.
So 4.
Yes, for you and Twinkle Toes, 4. However, on a failed saving throw, you are also now covered in ice for a minute, or until a creature uses an action to break you out of the ice. You have a 0 speed as well, as the ice sort of encases your legs around you, and you are now becoming frozen gingerbread.
I can't break myself out of it.
Oh, you can.
Okay.
On your turn and whatnot. Which actually isn't yet. Sheldon, it's your turn, Mr. Twinkle Toes. I forgot what the turn order was. Luckily, that's why I wrote it down.
Righty, it's my turn again. How close is Junji?
He is 25 feet from you.
20. No, how close is he to Santa?
Oh, they're 5 feet from each other.
They're at 5 feet.
They're in melee range.
Gingy, how you looking?
I could be better.
Okay. All right.
Not the worst though, but
Then I won't do that.
I feel like I had very bad math. I'm gonna take 10 health points away. I'm at 29.
See, the gingerbread man just cuts his own hand off.
No, I just realized I did some bad math. Like some.
I understand. I
Yeah.
just in the moment, just taking 10 more damage, all of a sudden, just being, I guess I'm just gonna even this out a little bit.
No. I just did awful math, and now that's correct. I looked at it after that attack, and I was like, wait a minute.
So I added health.
I did.
Oh.
I did some very fucked up math.
Okay. Could I potentially, as a bonus action, use the rest of the oil that I had used previously, cover my blade in it, and light it on fire?
Yes.
Using one of the torches on the wall or whatever?
Yeah, I could say you could do that.
Hells yeah. And then I'm gonna run in and attack Mr. Saint Nick.
Go ahead and try.
Huzzah.
As you light your candy cane ablaze, it weirdly doesn't melt.
16 to hit.
Just hits.
Oh, thank God. Okay. 9 damage. And then snacks.
My favorite.
11 extra damage from the sneak attack. And then is there anything from the fire?
Yeah, it's an extra D6.
And then 3 from the fire.
Awesome. You see, as that strike really did a number on him, he just goes, oh, that hurts. Oh, that's not good. Oh, Mrs. Claus is going to need to help me with that one later.
Oh, hold on. And then I also get to add 2 to the damage roll. So add another 2. I forgot for my feat I took fighting style. So
Ooh, you got the duelist feat, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's like one of my go-tos.
It's one of the only ways to just get a static damage improvement every time you hit.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just nice. But that would be my turn because I moved, bonus action, and I attacked.
So what are you all trying to get out of this? Because I think you know exactly what you're up to here.
It's none of your fucking business.
I hope you know what you're doing then. And it's now your turn, Molasses Mike.
Alright. I'm gonna stab him. Oh, nat 19
Aren't you frozen?
goes to a 27. My bottom half is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has no speed. He's not completely he's not like encased in ice. It's just like halfway encased in ice.
Keep in mind you have advantage.
I got a nat 19. Let's see if I get a nat 20. Got a nat 1. Okay, gonna go with the 19.
Yeah, I think you should go with the nat 1 instead.
I don't think so. 2 for the D8.
Are you adding your modifier to that damage, Taco?
You know, I've not a single time added my modifier to the damage.
Wow, you're bad. Actually, to be fair, you've been playing a spellcaster where you don't do that, so that's fair.
Yeah, fuck. That's fine.
Thought you were good at this game.
Oof. 19 damage with mod.
Altogether 19?
Altogether 19.
Sheesh! You see as he looks real real bad now.
Because my mod's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, been forgetting that. And then that would be my turn.
You see as he spits out blood and just goes, if you take care of this, you don't know how many people and how many places you'll doom. This gets in the wrong hands. And that is your turn, Oliver.
Huh?
Your turn, Oliver.
Hold on, my Nerf gun and shoot. 19 hits?
Yes.
For, what's the plus 2? 6?
That's for the crit side.
Oh, okay, so it's just 6.
Yeah.
And I will use my bonus action to...
Don't forget your sneak attack.
I keep forgetting that. I'm not used to playing rogue.
Luckily, I am a pro bono rules lawyer for the players most of the time.
10 sneak damage.
We get 16 damage. As another bolt goes into him, and he just more blood sprays across. The arcane sheen that's been surrounding this figure is starting to very much so fade to non-existence.
No,
But-
sad. No.
Also, I would like to use my superiority dice to let's see. Is he large or smaller?
In that category, large or smaller.
Huh?
He is medium, so yeah, he is large or smaller.
Yeah, I'd like to knock him down. He's gonna do a strength saving throw.
Oh, he's good at those, luckily. What's he got to beat?
I don't know, it doesn't tell me.
What's your dex mod?
4?
So 15. Because your proficiency is 3, because it's 8 plus proficiency plus mod. So yeah, 3 plus 4 is 7, 8 plus 7, 15. Yeah. I rolled a 16.
Damn.
Wow.
I rolled an 8 plus 8.
Hell yeah.
Still take the damage, but I don't get knocked over, unfortunately. So you can still
Oh.
roll the d6.
2. 2 damage, Malloy, if you didn't
Oh.
hear me.
I did. Sorry, I was just processing. For some reason, 2 was a hard math number in the moment. Couldn't tell you why. Alrighty. You see as he looks incredibly bad. Well, this won't work. Can at least try something in the meantime. You see as he begins to sort of coalesce more magic around his hand and body, and you see ice start to form everywhere near him as he sort of makes this ball of ice that he lets out. Good luck with this, and he just lets it go completely on him, like about 10 feet away from him, engulfing himself and as many of you guys within a 20-foot radius. So I believe that's everyone, right?
I believe so too, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the furthest away and it's 10 feet.
I need you guys to make a dexterity saving throw against 8d6 ice damage as he lets
That's
off a 3rd level
Ice
ice
ball.
ball. Yeah.
20 from save, and I will
That'll-
also uncanny
save.
dodge if I
Yeah,
can.
I'm about to do the same. I got a 17.
Probably a smart
I
idea.
got very high.
I actually think this is the first time I've ever
21.
cast fireball. Or cast fireball.
21, and then I'll also uncanny dodge.
So did everyone beat a 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 17.
Well, that must be nice. Oh my god.
We
So
are
I'll-
rogues.
I rolled half of my dice so far. 3 of the 4 dice were ones.
Hey.
18 half down to 9, half down to 4.
Hey.
And you see that the Santa spirit is no longer there as the Lamp of Hutor clatters to the ground, now able to be taken.
I grab it.
I pop my health potion.
Hey,
I will
can
do
I
the
get one
same.
of those?
You have 3.
Oh.
Yeah, you have 2 normal healing and 1 greater healing. That's what each of you have.
I will pop 2 smaller.
Did I hurt?
Literally. So that's what, 44 plus 8? No, plus 2.
If it's the big one, it's 44 plus 4. If it's the small one, it's... Yeah, no, it'd still be plus 4. Because
Yeah,
you
I'll
said
just
it's
stick
2
with
of them.
I'll just stick
Yeah.
with one of my small ones.
So 16. Bet.
Alrighty, and I assume. Actually, I'm not going to assume. What do you guys do now that the combat has ended?
Guess we are headed for the Platinum Palace Plateau.
I run back to the bottom of the stairs to make sure no one's coming down. We've been making a lot of noise, guys.
You mean the top?
Yeah, well, no, the bottom of the stairs so I can look up. In case anybody's coming down,
Oh,
I'll be ready.
okay, I got you. My brain got you.
Yeah,
No, you
luckily it's
good, you
only
good.
been like a couple minutes since the initial explosion, so there hasn't been enough time to get enough people here to like grab guards, so you don't hear anything within the area you could actually listen for. So probably within, you can guarantee the next floor up is 100% clear.
Got you.
After that, you're not as sure.
I mean, we got the cash, we got whatever else we wanted to grab, we got the objective that we're here for. I guess bail and run, take it to the drop off point, or
Yeah,
should we
let's
do
get the
some
fuck outta
research?
here.
And look, I hate my boss and everything. He's talking some weird shit about like if we give this to the wrong person, the end of days or something like that. Should we like find out what this does?
Well, that's probably not a bad idea. But he also did offer us 1,000 fucking platinum.
Look, I agree. I agree. However, and I pull out my gold, my platinum ingot. We technically got platinum, and we can make platinum with this.
Fuck.
We have
We
3.
do have a lot.
We got a
do
shitload
have
of
a
money
lot.
here. I mean, he also doesn't know yet. So, like, what's another like couple hours to go find out what it does before we meet him at the Platinum Palace?
We're probably here. Let's just grab. We should probably grab some books.
I like this. Books are nice. Books are a nice thing. And
Is there any books around here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's books in that downstairs area.
Are there any books that look like they're specifically on this?
It's
Yeah.
a little hard. Roll me a percentile.
Okay.
A D100.
Why
Yeah,
not
yeah,
an
yeah.
investigation?
Because there's a bunch of explosions that happened in this room.
41?
Mm,
Find a good number of the books that were in here were destroyed between your fireworks and the ice ball explosion.
There.
However, you do find that 3 of the books that were in the room are still readable.
What are they on?
And investigation.
all right.
I do it in 2 parts because I was like, well, how much of it got destroyed? How much is actually there?
I got a fucking 10.
I got a 6.
Chris, what's your
Oh.
investigation?
I got a nat 25.
Get it.
You got a nat 20?
Yeah, plus 5.
Jesus Christ. Wow.
A nat 25. That D20 is cracked.
I have plus
Facts.
5 investigation.
Yeah.
No, but
Get it.
But when you say a nat means that's what is rolled on the die.
Yeah, a nat 20 plus 5.
Anyway.
but that's not a nat 25.
Look,
It's
I
okay.
get what he's saying. It's a
Oh no, I
natural
understand it.
25.
I
Yeah.
do too. It just hurts my brain. The 2 of you, Molasses Mike and Twinkle Toes, the 2 books that you guys managed to pick up are just like holiday songs and festivities.
I burn it.
And then luckily Chris, or Oliver, I should say, finds a book that is specifically, it says The Lamp of Hutor, which is what you know this artifact to be. However, luckily with that investigation as well, you do hear some noises and you feel that as though you guys might want to leave here, or else you might end up being trapped within. But you can read and go if you like.
Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go and let's read.
All right, let's do it.
And we'll start back up the stairs and I guess try to stealth our way out from this floor. Are we trying to go back out through the sky roof or whatever?
Yeah, I say let's just go back the way we came. If we can get there before guards get there, though.
All right, that's our game plan.
Alrighty, and if you're doing it stealthily, roll me a stealthy check to get up to the main floor.
For stealth, I got a 23.
26.
12.
Oh, dude, I think we always have a 12.
It's become a thing.
Yeah.
All are the 12 elves. The 2 of you are completely unseen with your above 20 rolls. However, Twinkle Toes, someone does happen to hear some moving around of you by the time you get to the first floor, and someone is coming your way, but they haven't spotted you yet.
Attempts to hide.
You can re-roll a stealth real quick if
I'm
you
gonna
like.
do it. Hey, that's slightly better. 20 to total.
It's a lot better, and they get a lot worse as they roll a 6.
Hey.
You turn left, they turn right, and you lose them entirely in the bookshelf section.
Huzzah.
And you meet back up with your, what would you call you said the merry men, as you
Yeah.
recall? Yeah.
The
With the
merry
rest of your
gentleman.
the merry gentlemen.
Merry
You meet back up with the rest of your merry gentlemen on the first floor hiding out. You see that there's quite a few more guards and people looking around in here and trying to keep an eye on the exit, or the main exits, the kitchen, and then also like the couple staircases as well. But you do see somewhat, there is a path up to where you guys were. They don't seem to have discovered what was going on over where you guys snuck in. However, the actual steps to get up there do have a couple people by them.
Okay.
And you said we're on which floor now?
You were on the main floor, so you have to get up 3 floors to get back to where you were.
I mean, we know that path is blocked. There was the one guy half-ass paying attention at the. Do we just want to walk out the door?
Let's just walk out the fucking door. They'll never see it coming.
I mean, we look normal, as normal as anyone else could be here.
Yeah.
I put on the Pope hat.
I would like to use my disguise kit.
Ooh, that. All right, yeah. Give me a
Oh, we do have disguise kits.
deception check.
Criminal.
Wait, we have disguise kits?
I know me and Chris do because criminal background.
Oh, okay, no, I do not. I'm just a guild artisan.
All right, roll me a deception check with advantage.
Bet.
Is that me too, or
13.
One person.
I got
Okay.
a nat 20.
Andrew did it.
Yeah, his was the best.
So the two of you.
Which is the net? I got 26 in total.
So Molasses Mike, you have an idea. You see the Pope hat, vestments, and it does fit.
No,
on...
hold on. There are no vestments. Just a.
Oh yeah. You did rip those up. You see the Pope hat, and you go, that could work for something. And you see that it fits really well on your friend Twinkle Toes. And you go, All right, the two of you stand on each other's shoulder, and here's a trench coat. And you have
exactly where I thought it was going.
And you have the Pope hat above, and you manage to pull off between a mixture of makeup and very good mimicry of movement, appear as an actual person who seems to be a member of the church. And the guards and whatnot pay none of you any mind. They see a gingerbread man. That's weird. But they see him next to a priest who looks pretty high up in rank, and they go, I'm not dealing with that.
Of my son, we shall learn about the holiday festivities together. And I just kind of shit as
I got the festivities together part, and then it went blank.
Oh, I was saying to him as we walked out.
Come, my son, we shall teach you about the festivities.
Why does it keep cutting you off?
I don't know. It hates me.
It does. But yeah, you guys head out the front door, believe it or not, and the guard there just goes, have a nice day, Father. Thank you for blessing us with your presence.
Merry festival day to you too, my son.
What? Yeah, whatever.
I assume we wait until we're like a block away, and then I'll get off of Ollie's shoulder.
You do so. You kind of go around the side of like one of these stone mesas, and you just get all that weird gear off, and you just go, I can breathe now.
All right, Ollie. So what's the book say?
What does the book say?
Considering you got it on a nat 20, I'd say you were reading it even while you were walking. You find in it that the book tells of a story of an older Aasimar from very long ago that was a Hutor Aasimar, fought in a great war, and that this was their weapon of choice, weirdly enough, was a lantern. Because they believed in fighting the darkness that was troubling their people with the light. and they used a mixture of both. However, in doing so, and all of their great work that they did for the people of Umessa in ancient times and people of Aorin in that time, whether it was called that or not, and they were blessed directly by the power of Hutor to turn what was a much more inhospitable, frozen area into a much more warm area. And you know that this staff actually is the source and reason why you never see snow in Aelrin. This helps regulate the temperature of all the area, and that's why now the feeling of warmth you've had all around it makes a lot more sense.
Would I have any idea about this being a Christmas elf?
Yeah, when he says this, you're like, you've heard some stories, you're like, I didn't think it was true, but I'd heard something about this in the north.
Whoa. Okay. Okay, I don't know. I'm very conflicted now. It is 1,000 platinum.
I agree, but we
But it
have platinum
might doom
ingots,
the
and we got a
world.
fuckload of money in just stealing stuff out of there.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to kill the world though. That I don't know about that. I mean, we do some bad shit, okay? But that's a little fucked up.
I mean, it's all it's really saying is that technically, if somebody were to do something like this, I guess hypothetically, the world could get plunged into an eternal ice age. Maybe.
You don't get the vibe of eternal ice age so much as it would just change a lot of the weather, possibly severely. It wouldn't turn this into Antarctica, but it also wouldn't be warm year round as it is.
So just a little bit of like climate change.
I'm evil as the next person, but do we want to cross this line? Or we've been together a while. What do y'all think?
I wouldn't necessarily say we're evil. I think that we have different viewpoints on the outlook of the world of other people.
You know, that's a very good point. But if we give this staff to a bad person,
Yeah, but like,
we
so
are
all right, but okay, all right, I agree there. But like, if we don't give it to him, then it's in our possession, and I come after
He cut
us for the lamp.
you cut off.
I just feel like if we have it, then people might come after us for the lamp.
Okay. That's also a good point.
Maybe we should try to return it to the Azimir.
I don't think she's alive.
Well, no,
She
like
is
just
not.
just their people.
Oh, you know, yeah. You know, I bet they'd give us a great reward.
Oh, hold
You
on,
wanna
brain
bring it
blast.
back to the church you just stole it from?
Yeah, but brain blast. We say that we found it on the black market, and we could resell it to the church for the same amount of platinum we took it for.
Oh,
And then we still get paid. We also still get the money, and
and
we
you already gave us
technically don't
2,000 gold.
exactly. And then we don't end
We're
the
gonna
world.
be fucking rich.
Is that the way we want to go, guys?
I fucking love it.
Ollie, what do you think? You're our Jim.
Yes.
What do you say?
Yes, let's do it.
I think we got a game plan then, guys. I guess should we go back to our little hideout, and we can write up a ransom letter, or like a hey, we found this kind of letter. Obviously we'll wait on it for like a couple of days.
Yeah. Let's wait on it.
Yeah, but we should like write that up. We can go get some drinks.
Should we hide out though? Should we hide out somewhere?
I mean, I don't think anybody really saw us. I think we go back. We drink for a little bit, and then maybe go and explore the little festival thing, because that's what you guys wanted to do. And then, like in another day or two, is when we'll send them the little note thing and be like, "Hey, we found this in a dumpster," and see what they want to go with from there.
You know, I like it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go get some drinks. It's been a long day.
Alrighty.
Let's go see Adonis.
Yeah, you go back. You guys happen to find Adonis, and he just goes, "Yeah, you can go back in the bar," and just kind of like he says, "In fact, if you guys happen to have found stuff on the way and did a good mission, feel free to reward yourself with the good liquor on the bottom cabinet."
Yeah, I'll. You know, we did a little something.
We appreciate it, Adonis.
Done, my friends.
And here, and I go to shake his hand, and I give him 10 silver pieces and 20 gold pieces.
Not a bad piece of not bad looting. There we go.
I mean, there might be more for you, in the future. You gotta do like your portion. We dealt with a lot of shit today, so like,
Understandable. I understand.
a taste.
I understand you guys. I'll happily keep helping you. And you guys spend a lot of your time drinking and eating my food anyway, so I'll get some of it back in one way or another, won't I?
I mean, this is true. This is true.
Now go celebrate. Have some fun.
Yeah, let's go.
I see he kind of like fist bump / high fives you guys as you head back to the Squawk and Seagull. Roll perception checks as you guys head back.
Ooh.
I feel like 30 SWAT team knights are gonna come when we write the ransom.
I got a nat 19 for a 24.
15.
15 as well.
All right, for the 15s, you guys see that there are quite a few different guards, like squadrons of guards, looking around and investigating, trying to figure out something. You know that quite a few of these regiments have gone to the church at this point, because it's been about like 10 minutes since the incident of the first few explosions happening outside, and then explosions happening inside the Great Pyramid. And it's a little stressful because you're like, oh god, are they gonna think it's us? But you guys have the artifact hidden on your person pretty well. And you manage to get back. You do, however, Molasses Mike, also see a couple of people who kind of stand out to you. An elven, a younger elf, a sort of almost wolf-like guy, and then some sort of winged elf as well. It's kind of strange. Just kind of like enjoying some party games and drinking and having fun. And you make it back to the Squawk and Seagull, and you happen to the sky, which was already kind of cloudy for the day, but not overcast. You hear some, just a little bit of like thunder off in the distance, and you guys get your drinks. And then, as you start pouring your drinks, you start noticing a problem. You've never seen your breath before.
Oh, shit.
And you're starting to see it. And for a second there, especially Oliver, you think you've ascended to being a dragon because you see smoke coming out of your mouth. But you see as this cold starts to encroach over, even ice starts to form within and around the alcohol bottles as well. The lower tier ones, at least, not the higher quality ones. You hear a great strike of lightning hit something nearby, and then you see outside an interesting scene as the earth almost shakes a little bit as you guys see a sudden burst of this white powdery substance completely encases the entire town within seconds with snow and ice.
Oh, we might have to return that.
As darkness begins to coalesce around your bodies and you no longer feel in control. And that is where we're going to end this half of our Christmas special.
Dun dun dun.
Have fun, and thanks for listening. Thank you for listening to another outing of our party. If you enjoyed and want to support us, like and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, all at Imaginary Paradise. One word. Except for Twitter, which for whatever reason is only Imaginary Pair. And if you really, really love us, you can come donate to us on Patreon. We have some fun exclusives for you, and that can help us keep this thing going and improving. Thanks again for listening, everyone, and keep your imagination strong and your dice roll stronger. Stay chaotic.